Hi, guys.
I know you would have liked to have finished a few more drives early there, but just the ability to run the football and be as physical as you guys were to control the whole game.
Yeah, it was great. Run game, defense, that'll win you a lot of games in the NFL. So very happy to see the line play the way they played. The backs played great. Receivers made a lot of great plays. Yeah, we just didn't finish in the red area. I threw a bad interception. So a lot of room for improvement. Um, so we'll get back to work. Got a huge game this week, going up against one of the tough teams in the league, and a really well-coached team. But it's a good win, but long season.
You only threw it 27 times today, a lot more balance. Is that more of a Todd Bowles influence or just what they gave you tonight?
Not sure. Yeah, I mean, look, I think we'd love to throw the ball and less and control the game and run the ball and play great defense and get turnovers and don't turn it over and score in the red area. I think, we did a decent job, moving the ball. We just couldn't quite get it in the end zone. And, I think there's a lot of things to clean up. Communication stuff. We got to be on the same page, which we were in some areas, but other areas we really weren't. So, long way to go.
Tom, to have the defense play as well as they did early on, how much did that help kind of take some of the pressure off the red zone issues?
Well, I think that we'd like to score every time we get in the red area. The reality is you work hard to get down there. You got to finish it off and score points, and you got to score 7. If we score 7, it's a very different game. So we'll get to work on that.
Part of the game, but when you lose Chris Godwin, I know you were able to get him that first pass,
Yep.
and lose Donovan Smith in a game. Like, just how difficult was that?
Yeah, there's a lot of tricky things tonight. Just guys coming in and out, and not sure who was going to play, and guys played, and then they were in, and they were out, and we were rotating people, and Donnie got hurt, and it's just not a lot of fluidity. So that's the reality of it. It's not always the most fluid sport. You're always doing things to adjust, but I think we're going to find some things that we liked out of the game. There's plenty of things we're not going to like, and we're just going to have to work on it and get better.
With you, everybody's open, right? But was there a concerted effort to get Chris that first pass?
I think anytime we get Chris the ball, it's a good thing. He's an amazing player, and keep finding ways to get him the ball. Be a great thing for offense.
You've seen a lot of great pass rushers throughout your career. What makes Micah Parsons effective as he is?
I think he's so long, strong, explosive, athletic. He gets on edges, and he's a dynamic pass rusher. So he got me, I don't know, once or twice tonight. Twice, yeah. He's tough. We just didn't execute very well. He made some good plays.
Hey, Tom, I know you got a lot to draw on, and it's only the first game of the season, but how do you assess kind of how you feel with your flow in terms of getting back to, a real game again?
Yeah, I got a long way to go. I think we all do, and I think the team's got, I think the defense played awesome. Offensively, we can do a lot better than that tonight. So we're going to have to. We're going to have to score in the red area. We're going to have to stay healthy. We're going to have to, get back to work and find a little bit of regular season flow, and just put these days together and see if we can make some improvements.
Does it seem like your running game, or it seemed to me like your running game may be a little bit more expanded in terms of some of the different things that you do with the running game? Is that kind of part of the thinking now moving forward too?
I think we've always, we're trying to run it obviously effectively and efficiently, and we did a good job of that tonight. So,
with the types of formations.
Yeah, that was good. And I think we're gonna, obviously, the better we do with things, the more we're gonna use it. And certain people, look, we got a lot of new players in the interior part of the offensive line, at tight end. Rashad's a new running back. A few new receivers in there blocking. So, every year different things happen, different things kind of take shape with the team. And as the season goes, I always think you get more of the good, less of the bad. The more you study yourself, the more you understand how teams are seeing you, the more you can complement the things you do well. And it's just throughout the whole year, you just keep, putting different things together. So.
What did you think Julio was able to give you tonight? First whole game you played with him, obviously. He made a big catch, ran some runs.
Yeah, made a huge catch on the go route. Had some good, balls that, were in his hands that, he's hard to get down and get him in space. He caught a curl route, which was pretty good. I missed him on a slant early. It just was a bad throw. but I have a lot of confidence in him. We're just going to keep growing and getting better, and you know, he's a true professional. I love working with people like that. That it's important to them. They care a lot. You know, I love playing with a guy like Julio, and been very fortunate here to play with Chris and Mike, who really are in that mold. I think the three of them together. Cam's a real pro. Lenny's turning into a real pro, even as a young player. So there's a lot of good leadership at different positions. Tristan, Donnie, you know, we lose a guy like Ryan, and Hainsey steps in. Luke did a good job. Shaq does a great job. Played a lot of football with him. I know he's a warrior. So we've got a long way to go. This is just the beginning, and it's one game. And you know, certainly wasn't all great out there. There's a lot we can do better, and that's what we'll try to do better next week.
The
Talk about
fades
some
and
of the
Mike, was that
fluidity and the different guys coming in, but when you get down to the red zone, you have Mike Evans. What's it like having him down there and knowing you can depend on him? It's
awesome. I mean, he's as dependable as they come. He's a great player, tough, hard nose, so tall, long, dynamic. I love being out there with him.
that fade to Mike, was that a check or did that call come in? And what'd you
That
say
can
on
come in any time, you know, when I'm the quarterback. So Mike's open, he gets it. So we talk about everything. So thank you guys. Come from Germany. Yep,
Yeah.
came all from Germany.
To the game of you coming to Munich in November, the whole country is hyped that you got coming to your team. So what are you thinking about it? Are you really looking forward to that?
Yeah, it's quite a ways away. You know, like it's like in football years, it's a long way away, even though it's probably not that long. But we got to get through some other really tough games in the meantime. But I think, in my experience, those are some of the great memories that I've ever had playing. 2 games in London, 1 game in Mexico, and obviously going to Germany. Yeah, that's good. Let's keep it up. But I have some German roots too, so you know, it should be a really great trip. I've never been to Germany.
Where in Germany you got your roots?
I don't. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. All right.